What is up, Zero Gang? My name is Zero Vlogs, and today we are going to be analyzing and reporting on, most of what people are reporting on, a woman named Carla Garriques. She, as the title says, literally starved her baby to death because the baby was, quote, overweight. And I have official reports here, and I also did some extra digging on her background to kind of figure out why this whole thing happened, to see what she told the police and the reporters, was it true or not. And I feel like there was a deeper reason on why she did this personally. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and comment, help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm gonna read you guys the official reports and then give my opinion on it like I do in all of my videos. So let's get into it, guys. This happened in New York. Her name is Carla Garriques. She's 28. She has been indicted by Queens County Grand Jury and by the Supreme Court on manslaughter, alright, and other crimes for alleged starving her baby infant child to death. The baby boy died on October 30th, 2020. So this is actually, we just found out about this, and I guess the kid died a while ago. The district attorney said this baby was delivered a full term and was born healthy. Tragically, during 7 short months of life, he suffered with too little food and barely any medical care. He died underweight with loss of muscle, bone, and other maladies. As alleged, this defendant, the infant's mother, was the sole caregiver who neglected medical attention and failed to provide basic substance for life to this helpless victim. The defendant is charged with manslaughter in the 2nd degree and endangering the welfare of a child. Garcias faces up to 25 years in prison if convicted. According to the charges, the baby boy named Kameri, is that really Kameri? Wow, the baby's name is Kameri. It's the same name as a Animal Man in Final Fantasy. So the boy named Kameri was born on March of 2020 and weighed about 5 pounds and 11 ounces, living in Florida at 5 and 6 weeks old. The newborn was treated twice at a hospital. At the last visit, he weighed about 7 pounds and 4 ounces and was thriving. However, at 2 months, the defendant is alleged to have switched the baby's diet from breast milk and formula to blended fruits, vegetables, and nuts. According to the charges, the mother and the child moved to Queens in early October of 2020, and between 2 and 6 months of the age, the baby had only gained 2 pounds. On October 30th, 2020, at approximately 9:50 p.m., emergency medical technicians, police responded to a 911 call and found the baby unresponsive without a pulse. He was transported to a nearby hospital and pronounced dead at roughly 10:35 p.m. At that time, little Kameri weighed just about 9 pounds and 5 ounces. At a typical weight for a 7 to 8 month old is about 17 to 22 pounds. So Garcias, the woman, previously told the New York Post she was following the Bible with her baby's diet and wasn't going to carry a, quote, fat ass child. Vegan means that everything that's in this Bible. She said during the interview, I'm very wise, I'm very smart, and I read the Bible. So she's saying that the reason why she starved the baby to death is because the baby was too fat, and that is literally on record. At the end of the day, she was vegan. Carla said, I'm a small person, I'm 100 pounds, I'm not a fat ass woman, or I'm going to carry a fat ass child. That's literally what she said. Continuing, said the DA and autopsy performed on the victim showed severe malnutrition, dehydration, a loss of muscle mass, and extensive kidney infection and sepsis. Medical evidence showed that the baby had allegedly endured prolonged malnutrition. At several points, Carla interrupted her mom, who identified herself as Cronane. I can't pronounce these names, man. She was 65 and said Carla fed Kameri fruits and vegetables crushed with boiled potatoes. She was feeding her kid, but I don't think her kid could digest the food. Carla also spoke in a disjointed fashion and repeatedly ranted about her religious beliefs. Quoting her again, she says, "She's going through something," her mom said quietly. Carla and her mom live on the first floor of a two-home that is currently for sale. Carla says she was preparing to move out of her home in Jamaica, New York City. Didn't know there was a place called that. There were several boxes moving on the floor. Carla says she was preparing to move out and was later spotted carrying a suitcase outside. A rep with ACS said, "Our top priority is protecting the safety and well-being of all children in New York. We are investigating the case with NYPD and have taken action to secure the safety of the children in the home." Now, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on this whole crazy thing. Since I've gotten this far in the video, make sure you guys subscribe and comment, help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. Now, I did some research on Carla in general, but it seems like she, I'm not going to say, maybe that is the reason why she, you know, I guess accidentally killed her child, but I did some research on her and it seems that she's actually trying to become an actress. Now, I don't know if she neglected her kid because she was so focused on her acting career. I don't know if she did it because the kid was getting in between her and her acting career, but if you look right here, you will see that she actually was doing some acting and modeling. Actually, I found her Instagram, but unfortunately her Instagram has been closed down, so I probably should have took some screenshots. But yeah, on her Instagram she was doing some modeling and pretty much doing like acting as well, and it seemed like that was her main focus, and it seems to be at a halt ever since this happened. This did happen about a week ago, but to me personally, I think that this whole kid thing got in the way with her acting career, and I feel like she perhaps wanted to make it a little bit easier for herself to succeed in the acting career, considering that, you know, a baby takes so much time and effort. Now, I don't really have too much, I guess, proof of this. This is my own theory, because people are, you know, pretty crazy, and I feel like there's no logical reason to be like, oh, the baby's too fat, the baby's too heavy, or whatever, right? I mean, the baby wasn't that big to begin with. It was only, what, like 17 pounds, and got less and less and less, or 20 pounds is not even that heavy. But I do believe that this was a good excuse to have her not get held back in her acting career, because if you do some research, they're closing it all down now. If you do some research, you'll find a lot of her on these backstage acting websites, and you know, the one like right here, on her acting career, and it seems like she was putting a lot of focus on her acting career. And I noticed that her uploads for her acting actually stopped when this child was born, if you match the dates. So I believe the halt kind of stopped you know, her acting career, and she was like, hey, you know, formula is too much, or whatever it is that she's doing. Something about this whole child was I think getting in the way of that, so she decided to slowly, accidentally, you know, kill her kid. That's my own thought. But what do you guys think, man? Do you think this was accidental? Do you guys think my theory is correct? What are you guys' own theories? Let me know in the comments below. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. I don't want this to be too long unnecessarily. I know it's a little bit more of a serious video, but I really wanted to cover this because I looked everywhere. No one's really covering this unless you look like on some forums or something like that. As you guys know, I love covering news that no one else is covering because it's kind of refreshing to hear something different, right? So with that being said, yeah, my name is Saturday Oct Vlogs, and as always, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident, and yeah, thank you for watching.